Black owned. It's about business, our culture, creating legacies. See us, hear us, support the movement. We are Black owned.
Hello, everyone. This is your girl Tanya here from Black Owned Reporting, featuring a Black entrepreneur today. We have yet another special for you, Miss Rona Vega. Rona, say hi to the people.
Hi, everybody. How are you? Thank you so much, Tanya, for having me.
And thank you so much for taking the time. So, Rona, can you let everyone know the name of your business and its purpose?
Yes. So, the name of my business is Parent Matters, and it has a Z on the end instead of an S. And the purpose of Parent Matters, actually, I'm just continuing on my mom's legacy of raising us in New York City and keeping us involved in something, keep us off the street, out of trouble, and doing the right thing. And so when I had kids, and I'm the mom of five, I started remembering what she did and how she kept her kids doing the right thing and out of trouble and just exposed. And so that's what I started doing with my own children. And I saw the difference it was making in them. And one of my sons came home one time from a program and was like, "Hey, I don't see a lot of other kids that look like me doing some of these programs or from my neighborhood." And so that's when we decided that we need to take this show on the road and expose other students and parents to the same resources.
Nice, nice. That's a great idea. That was a two for one type of response because the next question was going to be what inspired you to start Parent Matters? And I think it's a great idea. Great idea. So, as an entrepreneur yourself, what are the benefits of working for yourself?
Oh wow. So, I'm here. I'm away right now in
I see.
80-degree Florida, taking some
Nice.
time, pressing the reset button, doing self-care. So that's a big part of my parenting. And even that's a big part of Parent Matters is, reminding parents, especially women, to do self-care and do things to take care of themselves. That was a big part of the way my mom, taught me when I became a mother at such a young
Okay.
age. She was like, you got to take breaks and do your thing. So this was really a passion project. I have to be honest, just something that I just felt like we can't hold on to this information and resources. When God blesses you with something, you got to give it back and you got to share it to as many people as possible.
Absolutely. That's great. So, just going off the script a little bit, is this a like for-profit type of organization or nonprofit?
So it's not set up as a nonprofit. I'm still getting some legal counsel to decide if I want to go that way. It's funny, my
Okay.
master's is in nonprofit organization. So I know all the details of running nonprofits. I'm a grant writer by trade, an accountant, and all that good stuff. So I know that, and I know the work that goes into running a nonprofit and just not being in complete control of what you want to do because you have to have board members. So there are a lot of pluses and minuses, but I've decided at this point that it's an LLC.
Okay, it's an LLC. I'm going to pause. Okay, so you talked about the benefits of owning your own. You're out there in sunny Florida. You're working on your own terms. But I'm quite sure there are some struggles with owning your own. Can you speak to us about that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, I still work part time for now, and there are definitely a lot of struggles. Again, as I mentioned before, this is a passion project, so I didn't really go in with a business plan and all that stuff. So I'm kind of backing into all of that stuff, and also um, just I haven't really totally monetized like I should. It is really more about giving back and just helping young people get to resources. And I'm sure many people laugh at me and say, "Hey, how come you're not charging?" And I just haven't gotten to that point yet.
Okay.
So the money would be nice. That's the struggle.
That's the perfect segue into my next question. Um, how have you given back to the community, particularly the Black community?
Yes. Well, so this has been all about the Black community, the Black and Brown community, also, because my children are Black and Latino. So we are just really focused on sharing these resources because there are a ton of resources out here for our community that most of us don't know about. And a lot of programs and things that my kids have benefited from, a lot of times people or directors will say, hey, can you share this with other children? Do you go to church? Do you know anybody? And that has always been a shock to me that we don't know. There's a lot we don't know. And it doesn't really matter how educated you are, how connected you are. If you don't know, you don't know. So that is really one of the ways that is the whole purpose of this business, is sharing this information in many different vessels. So one of the new ways we're going to be sharing this information is via a TV channel. And I so eloquently named it More Than Enough, which I am a part of a phenomenal sisterhood that just gave me this phenomenal name, and decided that that should be the name of my channel, which can focus on these resources for parents and students, as well as women in self care. So, this channel and this program will be the power of exposure, and basically we'll have phenomenal young people who are in college or right out of college in their careers, and they'll be sharing their story with middle school, high school students, and telling their journey, because always it always looks like it's crystal clear and it's perfect, but there's always a story behind everybody's situation, and we don't want any young people giving up, and let them know that there's somebody out there who's done it, who's paved the way, that looks like them, that's in all in every career. And they need to see that. And they need to know that there's young people out here that are doing their thing and that will help them and give back. So that's how we're giving back.
Services, how can they reach you?
Okay, so they can reach us. On my website is parentmatters.com. And again, it's Parent Matters with a Z instead of an S. And my email address is parentmatters at gmail. So they can reach out to us. I'm on Instagram, Parent Matters, on Twitter and Facebook. Again, those once you go on the website and you insert your name and your email address, you'll get information. Today, I sent out a program for HBCU students. Um,
Okay.
that was from Facebook. Facebook is having a workshop called Facebook Splash, and it's actually happening next Tuesday and Thursday. And it's for any students who want to register, log on, get information. There's about 8 different workshops you could attend. So the information is, like I said, and the more my kids experience, and now it's not even about them, it's their network. And so even if they didn't get a whole lot from a particular program, the network that they have is phenomenal.
Nice, nice. So, Rona, before we end, do you have any parting words of advice for anyone interested in starting a business such as yours?
So honestly, I think you should just follow your heart. That is really the real deal. And as far as women, especially women entrepreneurs, I think it's really important. I have an organization, a group of women called Imagine Me, and we focus. We're all grown adult women over 40 who are either raising or raise our kids and are looking into, what our passions and dreams are. Sometimes we just work a job because we got to pay bills, and sometimes we've set aside our own dreams and goals. And I say, just like I tell my kids, I don't really care what you do as long as you're doing, righteous stuff and that you love it. Don't do anything for money. Do it because you love it and the money will come. And I think
Uh-huh.
we all deserve to be happy and tranquil and at peace. And so this trip that I took, a nice solo trip, was for me to reset, to get back on my health regimen, and also to just get in alignment and be still and wait for my assignment from God and what steps I need to be taking. So that is my main thing. Just, make sure you have some type of spiritual connection and tap into that before you go on your journey, because don't do it alone.
Great. Rona of Parent Matters, thank you so much for taking this time out to interview with us. We here at Black Owned Reporting really appreciate it.
We thank you for doing what you're doing, because that is so important.
Especially in this climate that we're living in. We're
Yes.
trying our best.
Got to support each other.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes. To our listening audience, thank you for tuning in one more time. At the end of this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm shining, I'm shining, I'm shining, I'm shining, I'm shining, I'm shining, I'm shining.